Welcome back. It is day 9 of Black History Month, where we celebrate Black History 365 and sometimes 366. Okay, so today we're looking at I want to look at the faith, the religion of those who were enslaved, and specifically the lesser known history about those who were Muslims when they came over and kept their faith. And I want to look at two people in particular. All right, so the first person is this man right here, Yarrow Maymount. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. Forgive me if I'm not. But he was enslaved in Virginia. He was a very popular figure. We don't know terribly a lot about him, but we do know that he was enslaved by the Bell family in Virginia, and eventually he was shrewd enough to get his own freedom through industriousness. We also know that he owned his own home in Georgetown in 1819, and that he had enough money saved that he was able to buy stock in the Columbia Bank, which is the bank that Alexander Hamilton founded. Now, the reason why we know as much about him as we do about Yarrow is because of this gentleman here, Charles Willson Peale. He was a painter, American painter, and he painted Yarrow. That painting that you saw, it was what he painted, and he also took these notes. He noted how Yarrow was also heard in the streets singing praise to God and worshiping to God, probably doing his 5 daily prayers. We know that Yarrow wore traditional Muslim garb, and he also kept the dietary restrictions, the dietary laws. Just an aside, if you're interested in actually seeing this portrait, it's in the Philly Art Museum. This actually took this picture when I visited there last time. The second person is this gentleman here, which is Abd al-Rahman Ibrahima. Such an American accent. I apologize in advance for the way I was pronouncing that. But he was an African prince who was sold into slavery and then eventually came back. So Ibrahima was from Timbo, which is in modern day Guinea. This is sort of a picture depicting that. And his father was a king, therefore he was a prince. And then he lived there for 25 years until eventually he was kidnapped in war and turned into a prisoner and eventually sold into slavery.